Hello and welcome everybody. Good to be back with you for another edition of our Perfectly Placed preview show. All roads lead to Hollywoodbets Durbanville on Saturday afternoon. We've got a double header of local action running alongside the inside track at Turfentine, and all eyes will be glued to the screen at about 5 o'clock where South Africa play New Zealand on Saturday afternoon. So there's racing action, then rugby action. Hopefully we'll have your attention at Hollywoodbets Durbanville. The first race goes off at 12:35. That's where the Bipot starts, so pencil in the time. 12:35 for the first leg of the Bipot. PA race 2 at 1:10, Pick 6 race 3 at 13:45, the first Jackpot race 4 at 2, and the second Jackpot will be race 5 at 14:55. All things being equal, the last race at Hollywoodbets Durbanville will be race 8 at 16:40. Just before we crack on into the card, we're going to keep it short and sweet as we always do. Just having a look at our Perfectly Placed interviews. That'll be back for you this coming Saturday. So head on over to our YouTube channel, give us a like on Facebook, give us a like on Instagram. Hopefully we can build up and get some information to you as the punter. I know it's very important for everybody to try and get the lowdown as to what they like and get that inside information from the trainers. So please head on over to our socials. Just having a look at race number 1, which goes off at 12:35. The market's got number 7, Be Merry, at 19-20, so deep in the red. Number 1, Love Stories at 11-2, and you're getting 7-1 in bets of those. This is the Hollywoodbets Durbanville welcomes you maiden plate for fillies and mares. They'll line up at the 1,000 meter marker. I'm very much in the camp of number 7, Be Merry. I think she's going to take a power of beating. This daughter of Lancaster Bomber. She ran 3rd in a listed event in Gqeberha last time out. That was against winners. She's now back in maiden company. If Richard Fourie can get over for what looks to be a tricky draw, I certainly believe that number 7, Be Merry, is going to take a power of beating. Not forgetting that Justin Snaith had 4 winners at the country course during the course of the week, so the yard's absolutely flying. The immediate danger will be number 1, Love Story. Nothing wrong with that debut performance when running 4th, beaten 7 lengths by a very smart horse in the form of Rockapina. JP van der Merwe gets the ride for Pitt Stain. Will be there for nothing, and this does look to be the immediate danger with natural improvement to Be Merry. So just the 2 horses to fight it out for me in race number 1, being the start of the Bipot. I have suggested a Bipot play for the viewers. So here we go. 160 Rand will be the spend. In the first leg, I'm going 1 and 7, Love Story, and 7, Be Merry. Second leg, we're going to go 3 and 9, Blame It On Me, and number 9, Boundless Energy. Third leg, we're going to go 1 and 10, On My Honor, and number 10, Joyer de Flute. By banker number 4, Cumbra Vieja, in race number 4, leg 4. The fifth leg, we've gone wide, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. So 2 Fairfield, 3 Exquisite. We've thrown in number 6, Forgotten Song, number 7, Jet to the Sun, and number 8, Sansa Stark, and then 1, 3, 7, 10 at the back. That'll be my handers. We've thrown in number 3, Quite a King, 7 included Ignatius, and number 10, Sudden Song. All in total, that's going to cost you 160 Rand. It starts in race number 1. Let's move along. Let's go to race number 2. It'll be the first leg of the place Accumulator. 1 is the off time. The market's got number 9, Boundless Energy, at even money. Number 4, Bounce Back, at 13-2. Number 2, Noble Steed, the first timer, at 8-1, with number 3, Blame It On Me. And after that, you're getting 10-1 and better. Boundless Energy does look to be the horse that they all need to beat. I was very happy with his debut performance. He's a very well-bred son of Vercingetorix. He's very easy on the eye as well. He ran 3rd, beaten 4 and a bit lengths by the US of A on debut. That was on the 26th of May. If he can beat the tricky draw with natural improvements, he's going to be the horse that they all need to beat. Quick mention for number 3, Blame It On Me. Showed any amount of speed last time out when running 3rd to La Pulga. Got a good draw with 54 on the back. Blame It On Me does look to be a horse that we need to include. He's taken a bit of time to come to hand, but he's getting closer and closer and stronger with racing. So I would include him at a decent price of 8-1. The PA starts now in race 2, so I'm going to give you a place Accumulator. 480 Rand will be the spend. It starts now in race 2. It ends in race 8. First leg, we're going 3 and 9. So 3 and 9 in the first leg. That'll be Blame It On Me and number 9, Boundless Energy. Second leg, we're going to banker number 1, On My Honor. By banker number 4, which will be Cumbra Vieja in race 4. By 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. 2 Fairfield, 3 Exquisite, We're going to include number 6, Forgotten Song, the 7, Jet to the Sun, and number 8, Sansa Stark. By 1, 3, 7, 10, 1, Mohandas, the 3, Quite a King, 7, Ignatius, and number 10, Sudden Song. By 5, 7, 9, the 5 being Trippy Silk, number 7, Please Be True, and number 9, which is Winter Pearl, and the last leg being race 8, we're going 3, 7, 8, and 13. 3, we're jamming, a good winner last time out. By number 7, Questioning, the 8 horse needs to be included, Sugar Mountain, dropping back in trip, and number 13, Future Variety. It starts in race 2, and the spend is 480 Rand. Let's go to the first leg of the pick 6. It starts in race number 3. 13:45 is the off time. Race number 3 is an interesting race because I do like the look of a horse here. I'll come back to that in a moment. Let's look at the market first. Number 1, On My Honours at 18-10. 10, Joyeux de Flutes at 3-1. The 4, Mr. Belvedere's at 9-2. And it's 5-1 and better. Those. All right, so I'm going in a big way over here, ladies and gentlemen. I can't believe the price of this horse. 18-10 for me is an absolute steal. I'm big on number 1, On My Honour. 3-year-old son of Gimme the Green Light. I happened to be at Hollywoodbets Durbanville when he made his debut. He's a terrific looking horse. He's got a magnificent action. He gets a good draw over here. And now that he steps up in trip, I think we're going to see a lot of this horse through our Cape Summer season. I'm expecting him to win, and I'm expecting him to win very well. So short and sweet, put the slide up. Let's go and back this horse at 18-10. Number 1, On My Honour, trained by Glenn Cotson, and will be ridden by Dennis Schwartz. Let's move along to race number 4. It's where the first jackpot starts. It goes off at 2:20. Market has number 4, Cumbra Vieja at 17-20. Number 9, Give That Man a Bells at 9-2. 6-1, the 8, Royal Port Louis with number 10, Late December. And it's 14-1 and better. Those. I'm big on Cumbra Vieja. This looks to be the perfect race for him. He ran second to +4. I know Candice Bass Robinson and Aldo were upbeat about that horse +4. He looks to be progressive. He quickened up smartly on that occasion to get the better of number 4, Cumbra Vieja. This horse unfortunately had to do a little bit more work than what he wanted to do from a tricky draw at Hollywoodbets Durbanville. Now that he gets a good draw, he should be far too powerful for them. He'll be on speed. I have no doubt he's going to take all the beating. I'm going to suggest that we're going back in at 17-20. I'm of the opinion he should be trading in the region of 1-3, 1-4. So the fact that we're getting 17-20, maybe we take a few multiples for the rest of the afternoon. So the slide is up on your screen. At that price, I know you're not going to get wealthy, no pat on the back, but I can't find anything to beat Cumbra Vieja when it comes to race number 4. Let's move along. Let's go to race number 5. The 5th race is a little bit more open. It is the start of Jackpot 2. 14:55 is the off time. They'll line up at the 1600 meter marker. Number 7, Jet to the Sun at 22-10. Number 3, Exquisite at 3-1. The 2, Fairfields at 15-4. Sansa Starks at 5-1. And it's 12-1 and better. Those. I'm battling to find a winner to guide you in the direction of going to have a punt on the nose. The obvious horses will be number 2, Fairfield, better than that last run. 3, Exquisite, a horse that will appreciate stepping up to 1600 meters. You can make a big case for number 6, Forgotten Song. That was a much better run last time when stepping up in trip. 7, Jet to the Sun. I can see why this horse is favorite. Ran a very good second to the stable companion last time. Protect the Dream will be given every chance from Craig Zack, who's riding very well. And as I've made reference to already, Justin Snaith flying. So 7, Jet to the Sun, the natural inclusion, and 8, Sansa Stark. Just watch the way she moves to the start. If she goes down well enough, she'll always have a big each way chance. Being the start of Jackpot 2, let's run through those numbers. I'm going to spend quite a bit of money. 720 Rand is the spend. Get your notepads out. In the first leg, we're going 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. So 2, Fairfield, 3, Exquisite. Let's chuck in number 6, Forgotten Song, the 7, Jet to the Sun, and number 8, Sansa Stark. Second leg, we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 10. 1, Mohandas. Number 2, Itoy Falant. Number 3, Quite a King. The 4 horse To the Moon and Back. Number 7, Ignatius. And number 10, Sudden Song. Third leg, we're going 5, 7, 9, and 10. The 5 being Trippy Silk, the 7 being Please Be True, the 9 horse Winter Pearl, and number 10, One Liner, who could be anything. And the last leg being race 8, we're going with number 3, We're Jamming. We're throwing in number 5, Zappateus, number 6, We Can Go All Night, 7, Questioning, the 8 horse Sugar Mountain, and number 13, Future Variety. That's going to cost you 720 Rand. It starts in race 5 and ends in race number 8. Let's move along. Let's go to race number 6. Race number 6, the market at the moment goes off at 3:30. That's the off time. Favorites number 7, Ignatius at 4-1. The 1, Mohandas at 9-2. Number 10, Sudden Song at 5-1. 11-2, number 3, Quite a King. And it's 8-1 and better. It's a very difficult race. I'm not going to talk you in circles when it comes to this race because you can make a case for so many horses. I'm going to go with the each ways on number 10 being Sudden Song. I was very happy with his performance last time out when beating King Pelez. King Pelez came out and franked the form, and then during the course of the week ran a very good third in what looks to be a stronger race behind Call to Unite, who's trained by Justin Snaith. So if he can build on that performance, get the right run in transit from a tricky draw, Louis Mkotwa knows him very well. I do think Sudden Song represents some value at about 5-1. There's so many others that have got chances in this race. A horse like Quite a King is interesting. He took some time to break his maiden, but now that he's got that confidence booster, I certainly believe that he could be a squeak and very much alive when it comes to race number 6. But when it comes to this race and you're saying, Brandon, I want to back something, I'm going to say go and take the 5-1 on Sudden Song. So we move along to race number 7. It's the penultimate on this 8-race program. It goes off at 4:05. It's the P3 Racing Syndicate. Lovely stuff. There's so many syndicates being brought about here in the Western Cape. It's awesome to see. A good way, a cheap way to get involved in racing, and obviously you get the thrill of that experience, which is great. Race number 7, over 12.50. The market has number 7, Please Be True at 7-2. Number 5, Trippy Silk at 9-2. 6, Tambourine Man's at 11-2. And it's 7-1 and better. Please Be True's interesting. I'm very excited to see how he goes against older horses. He's a lovely looking son of One World. I know Justin Snaith thinks quite a bit of him. He won a super race beating Empire State last time out. We must make reference that it was awful conditions on that occasion. He's a horse that strikes me, he'll be better on the firmer conditions. And I think he's a horse we're going to see a lot through the Cape Summer season. So watch him closely. Richard Fourie now gets the ride for Justin Snaith. Form lines have been franked, and this will be a good test to see where he is in his career. But I'm leaning towards number 5, Trippy Silk. I think there's lots of value at 9-2 in the market. Unfortunately, he doesn't jump. He doesn't help himself out the gates, and that's going to be a big problem for him. If Mornay Vinar can get him to jump and have him a bit closer to the speed, he's going to be the value play for me. He's got an unbelievable turn of foot, number 5, Trippy Silk, and that's going to be my selection when it comes to race number 7. I think they'll fight it out. I know in my exotics I've included 1 or 2 more. A horse like One Liner, he could be absolutely anything. The sky could be the limit after winning well on debut. But at 9-2, let's go and back Trippy Silk. Let's go to the final race, race number 8. The 8th race is the Hollywoodbets Bright Future. It's a Cape A Stakes. It's over 1250 meters. 16:40 is the off time. The favorites, number 7, Questioning at 9-2. 1, Silver Falcons at 5-1. 3, We're Jammings at 7-1. And it's 8-1 and better. It's a cracking race. Unbelievable race. Obviously, these horses will be using this as a pipe opener for the spring season, leading into the Cape Summer season. I don't know where to guide you. There's so much quality over here. What price is Questioning? 9-2. That's going to be my each way play. He's a hard horse. He's a gutsy horse. He's done nothing wrong to date. He ran second to Mal Capitano last time out. That was a cracking effort. He carries a bit of pudding, but he's a big boy, this 4-year-old son of Karari. He's a 4-time winner from 10 starts. JP van der Merwe will make use of him early, and I'm hoping that he's done enough back at home to be competitive when it comes to the lucky last. It's the Get Out Stakes. At 9-2, we can't get hurt. If we've had a tough time with things, maybe we're going back Questioning on the nose at 9-2. There's so many horses that you can talk about over here that have done everything right in their career. I'm not going to keep you long-winded. I've had a good look at the field, and I'm happy with my selection. So I'm going to go with Questioning when it comes to the lucky last. That's it from my side. Thank you very much for watching. I know it's a long-winded preview, but always great to give you some inside information. Use it as a skeleton guide, add and subtract in those exotics. More importantly, we got racing every Saturday here at Hollywoodbets Durbanville for the next 2 months. So if you're around the area and you want to come and join us, please bring your friends and family. It'll be awesome to see you. All right, from myself, Brandon, the rest of the team here at Cape Racing, enjoy the rugby. Go the Springboks. Bye-bye.